Alright, pairings are up. So I'm gonna go get my table, I'm gonna go pull someone to go play on stream, and then we'll...
Table 1, 2, and 3 is pretty cool.
I want what table are you? I was 25, I was like...
Wait, I thought I was playing Patrick. You're playing Patrick. Oh. You're baiting me. Yeah, I thought I was playing you
Oh, baby, we won the rain. No, I'm sorry.
Go easy. I need you to get this set up real
We'll
quick.
make our own pool table with flickers and flow.
Yeah.
Actually, forget the table.
Yeah. First name, last initial.
Patrick.
First name, last initial. Kyle P.
Only for that fact did I like it.
Good luck. Pull your map, man.
Hey, and we are back. Oh my goodness, is that Kyle P? Dude, Kyle, I guess he should have gone to Hollywood to be a movie star, because this man gets on camera every single event. Like, good gravy, the camera just loves this man. Patrick P, I'm less familiar with, but that's okay. Last time at Florida, Kyle was on Avalanche. Most for a help as well. Patrick, I'm unfamiliar with, so I'm not sure what he'll be running, but I hope we get to see something new that we haven't seen yet. Always happy to see variety, as I'm told this is the most variety the game's had in a long time. So let's see 2 new decks and keep that stream going. Kyle flexing that World Championship mat, and Patrick flexing his reunion mat. Cloud is on both sides. Will we say Cloud matchup?
Happy birthday, Matthew Ray.
Probably not, but I guess we'll find out. All right. This is round 3. Ghoul, when you get a chance, well, he's probably playing his own match right now. I was going to ask how many rounds we had today. I'm assuming 5 minimum, maybe 6 or 7. I don't know, because they said there's only 59 people there, so I'm not sure how many rounds that puts us at.
We're both robots cars. All right. Number 2. All right.
Snugsy says Earthwind, new Sophie stuff versus... Okay, Snugsy, are you there? Like, how do you know all this if that's accurate?
All right, we got there.
Bro, are you just like there in the... Are you on the case? Are you in the corner with your own microphone, like tapping into the stream? You have many little birds. I got you. Oh, okay. So these people... Very different from when I play. When I'm there, I'm just there to watch the, focus on the game, and I can see all these people texting and tweeting, he's playing this, he's playing this, he's playing this. All right, let's get into it. Kyle will go first. No?
No, oh, yeah, okay.
What?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're getting in there. All right, damn it.
Okay, I got confused because I saw Kyle draw, and then Patrick drew as well, so I was like, wait a minute. They're going to play at the same time. The madness. The madness. See a Hekaton Kyre. I think Kyle should immediately slam that out for no value. No, probably not. Oh man, and he opened Amber. Opened Amber and Tyro. It's like, don't mind if I frickin' do. Are we gonna see... And Rydia, good gravy. That's what I call seeing a nice, healthy hand of backups. Amber will get Elvis. Kyle maybe. I believe last time he just slammed it down immediately just so he had his color fixing. Will he do that here, or will he be patient? Yep. Happily throws it Amaterasu. And what do we got on the left, Patrick? There's a lock, so we're playing Icewind. Semi-Lafina, ready for a potential Star Symbol, but probably not if we're playing... Unless we might be doing a Stormless, so it could be... Oh, I think I see the Star Symbol in hand. Yeah, so he's ready to pop that down for 3 next turn. Kyle has the Tifa. Man, oh man, this man just... He just, like, wheels cards into his hand from his deck. That's going to feel real good. Play Tifa on curve. Get out a Cloud. What do we have left in hand? Tyro. I couldn't quite tell what the other two were. I'm assuming Star Symbol's coming down, depending on what else we've got in the hand. Well, he's got to be mindful, right? This is Avalanche, so he has to be mindful of Wedge's potential counter swing. However, there's no Barrett currently, but we do have Cloud. Yep, he's like, gotta go into Star Symbol. I wonder if you grab Shantotto here. You already saw Kyle throw away an Amaterasu. In this way, if he commits too much without Amaterasu protection. Okay, so he's got Squall, 8, Opus 8 Legend Cloud, New Cloud, and I think Tyro is in Kyle's hand. We will grab, is that Pururu? I think he grabbed a Pururu. A Pururu. That's from my boy Steven. It's whenever our buddy Brandon would play that card, that's what we'd say it. It's like in the melody of John Cena's theme. A Pururu. Pururu, which should cost 4 currently. We pitched Fina, something else, a Pururu. Go ahead and get back. I think it gets back a character, yeah. Tyro is ready to come down next turn. Again, we have to be a little mindful of something like Wedge. He's got a lot of juicy targets he can break right now. I was just going to go in with the Tifa. Any help on an EX burst? Nope. We are going to lose Puminous Luminous. Luminous Puma. Assuming Kyle's going to use this Tyro now. Probably go get Barrett. Pitch Cloud and Squall. Yep, here's Tyro. Looks like we've got Big Cloud, Cactar. We have 2 Cloud. I think we have 2 of the Merc Clouds. So he's probably trying to consider, do I want to get... He doesn't necessarily have to get Barrett, too. He could get... Did he leave up Fire or Earth CP? He left up the Earth CP, so he could get Wedge, put Wedge out right now, and then say, hey, even though he's not going to attack me, I'm threatening next turn. I'm going to break one of your backups. But he opts for the Barrett. Says, nope, I'm fine getting this. Which means if we top deck Wedge, we'll still be in just as much trouble. I'm yawning. Ronato says it's been a while since we've seen that majestic cat. What kind of sound do you think a Luminous Puma makes? I believe it's from 13, so I'm sure it had an in-game sound. Is that Sophie? I think that's Sophie. Pitch 2, are we doing Walton? Tyro, nice. Oh, that feels pretty good. Yeah, this is where this Sophie card just seems kind of absurd. So he plays Sophie out, and then just by casting a backup, Tyro, which you want to do anyway, Sophie now just removes that Tifa. Now, granted, Barrett can immediately pull Tifa back, but Tifa is our most awkward Avalanche member to play, as she'll always need to. She does not get her reduced discount. And Tyro, what do we want to grab here? Could grab a wall. It'll give us another Sophie trigger. It'll kind of lead into what I'm assuming this deck wants to do. Oh, I'm glad we're getting to see one of these Sophie wall decks. I haven't gotten to see one of these on a ReRaise stream yet. Yep, he will opt for wall. That'll let him just kind of start snowballing his engine. He can even play it off a Star Symbol for, well, he probably doesn't need to do it. So he's got 1, 2, 3. So wall should only cost 2 right now. All right, what did Kyle draw? I know he's still got both Clouds, Cactar, the Barrett. You draw anything good for turn? If he has 2 if he has Wedge, like I said, Wedge is going to be really strong here. That he's got so many targets he can break. It's going to make that wall cheap. The wall, not cheaper, weaker. That's what I was trying to say. But I'm not sure he has it. Is that maybe Squall under the Tyro? The card art kind of makes me think that's a Squall, but can't 100%
How
tell.
many cards you got? Three.
Yep, okay, I think it was Squall Cactar. Very nice of Kyle to like slowly shuffle through his hand like that. Appreciate it, KP. So I wonder what Kyle's thinking, right? He could be thinking, okay, do I kind of take my time here? Okay, just put out the Barret. Someone in chat, if you can, does Sophie work on the Barret? Because if it's a replacement effect, I don't know if Sophie can actually kill the Barret. Because it might do one of those, like, it sees 5,000, then it doubles it. And Barret says, well, I don't take damage less than my power.
Go back Tifa.
But again, I know Barret doesn't work with replacement effects like... How did we get the Tifa? Oh, okay, he pitched for the Cloud for it. Now he's just going to play the Tifa, get the Cloud, yeah. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on Sophie and the Barret interaction. I don't remember if that counts as a replacement effect or if it's just a full double, does it for 10, and then Barret can't dodge it. That would be a good one to know. We will take a point of damage, which is... I think that's Fenrir. That wouldn't have been a bad one to see. A little recovery, take out that Tyro. Cal could even take out Amber. We grabbed the Opus 14 Legend Cloud. So we have Shantoto in hand. We could pull the trigger on that. Ooh, nice. Little Veritas of the Dark. Surely we're getting rid of the Tifa. Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, so we can use the Sophie trigger, blast the Tifa, and then he'll be forced to remove Barret with the Veritas. And you see KP kind of nodding like, hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice little interaction. Otherwise, KP would obviously happily sack off the Tifa, which he can then just get right back with the Barret. But no, this nice little interaction will say, nope. Sophie's going to kill Tifa before Veritas resolves. I don't believe he has Amaterasu in hand. He could be considering using the Cactar.
Wait. Slow down.
I don't know. Well, so if he Cactars the Veritas on the stack, Veritas will exit before the entry trigger goes off, which means he can sack one of the forwards to the entry and he won't lose a second one. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and Barret swap, get the Tifa back right now. But yeah, opted not to do that. And pass. No attacks. More and more these days, I see people not attack. They're probably worried about those EX bursts, and hey, I do not blame them. Okay, we have Jesse, so we finally have one of our Avalanche members. Although we don't have the Barret anymore for the haste. Can't tell what he drew under Jesse, but Kyle's probably thinking that himself. Yeah, he's got to be careful here, right? Without haste, even though they're cheap, he can just put out Jesse just by tapping one. Anything Patrick plays that's 5 or higher just instantly dies to the Sophie. I almost wonder if I wonder if we get the Legend Cloud here, and that way we can at least keep this Cloud alive by protecting it from abilities. So yeah, without haste, you don't want to just put Avalanche members out to get killed by, Wall or backup coming down. I think Wall's nearly free now. He is going to put the Jesse out. And pass. Okay, never mind. Maybe he either doesn't care or he's got a plan. Oh man, did I just see frickin' fell Thanos? I'm about to get hype if we did. Come on. I let him come down so I can say the quote. I always say when he comes... If that's what I saw. Might have imagined it. Oh, maybe it was just Wall. Oh, maybe it was just Stinky Wall. Is that I can't tell what that second card is. It's Zidane, Aranea. There's Wall. Only costs 1 CP. Sophie's going to go ahead and do Sophie things to Jesse. And I forget, does Wall draw? I don't think Wall draws for his own entry. I think he draws when something else enters. I don't 100% remember what the text on that card is. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Jesse was just going to get bopped by the Sophie. I wonder why KP put her out. Maybe just so he's got a potential blocker still. Take point of damage. Oh, is that Elvis? Oh man, and of course, immediate punish. Patrick's just like, gosh darn it. Swing one time. This dude isn't even playing soirees. He's not even playing a soiree deck, and Elvis just said, oh, mind if I do? Woohoo! Cuts him and cleaves him with that massive, whatever that thing is he's carrying, big old battalion. Zidane will go ahead and steal a Tifa. That's got to feel pretty good. Even though KP's already got one on board, just the more Avalanche he can steal away from him, the better. Well, little Elvis help, and we ended our Sophie shenanigans. Cannot complain about that. What did we draw? I think I see Biggs. So we've got Biggs. We could cast the Cloud. Cloud brings back Barrett. Put in Biggs. Now Avalanche is ready to go. He can't choose the Veritas. Oh, we do have Felthanos in hand. Oh, I want to see Felthanos. But he's probably waiting until the Cloud comes out. It's probably like he doesn't want Felthanos to just get blasted by the Cloud. Although actually with Wool on the field, he wouldn't be able to be chosen. Yeah, he'd have to choose the Wool. That's kind of a funny interaction. Wool says you can't choose him, and Felthanos says you have to choose me if possible. Kind of have a Orin Kamari thing going on. So he's got Barrett. He could easily drop Cloud, 10k Wool, bring in Barrett. He's got Biggs. He could swap for Jesse. I mean, he could have a whole Avalanche party right now, and I'm sure KP's evaluating all that. We've got Shantoto in hand, so we do have a nice counterplay for Patrick, but I don't think he has anything in hand to immediately stop all this. Man, if we had Wedge too, we could break like the tie. That's even better. Even better. KP is definitely examining his options, but he could too be worried about the Shantoto. He's like, I haven't seen one yet. Surely this deck is playing it. It's got Star Civil. Was there a stream issue? Yeah, I am showing some network issues on the stream. Yep, there's Cloud into Barrett. Presumably, yep, we 10k'd the Wool. Here comes Biggs. No? Yes, no? It's tough, right? So again, I can see the Shantoto in Patrick's hand, but Kyle doesn't know that, so he's probably, okay, do I really commit here? I mean, if he's got Amaterasu, he obviously doesn't have to worry about it, but I don't think he does. Goes for Jesse. Maybe that's a smart play to save the Biggs. Know that, hey, if this gets blown out, I want my most valuable member to be able to come back, because we already have a Jesse in the break zone. That can easily be swapped out. Looks like we've got Sophie, Felthanos, and Shantoto in our hand on Patrick's side. So Dane's going to go ahead and chump block that. Kyle says, all right, go ahead. Now, the one kind of a shame thing is if we do Shantoto here, we're going to lose the Veritas' exit trigger, but it does clear 3 forwards off the board. The one thing Patrick's got to be wondering is he's got 3 in hand. He's got a Cloud. That's fire CP. So if he's got Amaterasu, this is going to feel really bad. I don't think Kyle does, from what I could see. But Patrick has to be considering that. Yep. There is a Shantoto. Do we have Amaterasu? No, but we do have the Barrett swap. So before Barrett goes, we're going to pull back. Kyle's counting them up right now. So you want the Tifa? How many clouds? He's searched quite a few clouds from his deck. Opts for the Tifa. Yep. Except, bit of a shame we lose the Veritas exit. Man, that would have felt good if we could have ripped off one of those backups too, but still, board is reset. However, Kyle now has a good chance if he's got another Barrett. So let the team go in and do their stuff. Wow, he still has clouds left. I wonder how many he's playing. I wonder if he's doing 3 of each cloud. Because he searched a lot of clouds. We got bigs ready too. Now we do have Sophie as well, though. So if we can do like Sophie Falthanos, go ahead and send bigs to the shadow, the shadow realm. That'd feel quite nice. We have to be a little careful because Cloud can immediately punish the Falthanos, but Sophie something cheaper would be nice too. I do see Althea in hand, but we are full on backups, so unless we want to crack Star Sybil. There's Sophie. Are we going for it? Oh, it's Golbez. Nice. Golbez says I'm going to not only punch Wedge on entry or let Sophie punch Edge, I can get any 2-cost card of my choosing. Doesn't he have to be a character? He could get Kusith if he wanted to. I'm not sure what he values at this point, so he's got Falthanos in hand. He is just going to grab Kusith.
You have 1, well, 2 in your hand? Or, okay.
And we'll pass back. Kyle definitely, he's wanting to bear it right now, so he can just have these guys rush in. If there's still one in the breaks, which I think there is, he can use the cloud to punish, right?
I'm very close to just like destroying you.
Hopefully people can see me, hear me out there. It seems like there might be a few stream lags. A little bit of lagging going on the stream.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
Patrick does always have access to a Tifa. I don't think that's going to be a whole lot of use to him. Especially with no search on, unless he just absolutely needs the body. I can't see him ever actually using that card. Looks like Kyle is definitely thinking about going in on the Cloud Barret. If you're not doing that, I feel like his only other real choice based on what I can see in his hand is to put out the 14 Legend Cloud and just kind of use that as a sticky body that, no, you can't Sophie this away. I can just keep protecting it. But he could have a nice explosive turn here. Cloud comes in, brings out Barret. We can immediately go in. Although the thing is, he might be out of clouds to search like with that Jesse. But we can flip the bigs back. I don't know. He doesn't seem to like any of his options here. The funny thing is, too, like, who do you nuke with the Cloud 10K? Golbez is obviously the bigger body, but I don't know, maybe just Sophie might be the better choice just because she's the one who's going to keep punishing you. Whereas Golbez has already done what he's going to do. He's got Wedge in hand. He does have Wedge. So we could break Shantoto, Star Sybil. Granted, I don't know how if that's as valuable. I mean, probably you go for the Star Sybil, right? That way he doesn't get the free play. You don't want to break Shantoto. You don't want to give him a potential chance to replay that, especially knowing he got a Kusith in hand. Kyle's really, really thinking about this turn. It looks like we blocked the Tifa. We're going to do our own Shantoto. Hecaton Kyre. Nice. Okay. So we'll wipe the board that way. That's pretty clean. Titan. Was it another Kusith? Oh, man. That's unfortunately a bit of a bad draw for Patrick. You don't want to put out Titan. And the thing is, you really don't want to put out Falthanos without Wall because it can't. That Cloud is just going to eat it to Kingdom Come. Which makes it basically a pointless. Cast Kusith, yeah, that's a better play. Nice, get Lock. So Lock is 6 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. He only pay 4 for that?
You have 1 card?
Okay, maybe he pitched 2 at once. I didn't see it. Yep, I think that was probably his best line. As much as I wanted to see Falthanos come down, he's meaningless against the Cloud. Titan's obviously pointless here with an empty board. Lock at least hopefully hampered Kyle's CP a little bit. By golly, is going to go let us get Barrett. Yeah, not going to do, but we are set up for next turn. If we have a Zidane or anything that could rip that Barrett out of hand, that could just put the nail in the coffin for Kyle. I mean, it's funny, right? Damage-wise, he has nothing to worry about. He's only taken 1 point. It was a good burst. Patrick's technically behind, but I think he's gone through so many of these cards. That might be his last Barrett. Yep, and there goes the rest of them, just in case. Didn't bother to wait for a reactive one. And that's it. Just going to pass. Not going to buy. He learned his lesson from last time. He's like, oh, I'm not attacking into that. You kidding? I saw what Elvis did last time. Yeah, Ghoul, we did drop some frames. So I was trying to catch up. The stream. Had to restart the stream. Yeah, very close. Do a cake. Could be relevant. Still cheap way to extend field. And keep. Yeah, I don't know. He just hasn't been able to get that explosive turn, that we know Avalanche is capable of. He potentially had a chance there last turn. I mean, granted, he didn't know Patrick only had the Kusith and the Falthanos in hand, but he didn't want to pull the trigger on it. Here comes Barrett by itself. Kusith, before he passes, probably gets... Can Sophie deal with Barrett? I mean, Veritas is really good here too, honestly. And Kyle's like, hell no, Miss Dragon. He's just deciding what he's going to pitch for it. He's going to pitch Wedge and Tifa. Yeah, that's probably the right call. Because you can just grab either one of those back. He's like, nope, not dealing with that anymore. So now Patrick really needs a good top deck if he wants to keep putting pressure on Kyle. Titan's worthless against Barrett. I see some kind of ice. Is that for stale in his hand? I guess that makes sense with the wool. Kyle would certainly be surprised to see that come down. It's my own creation. And he's like, hello, father. I've come back. It's like, my child. Oh, man. KP stacking them bursts. And you can see that smile. It's like, oh, you like that? Tyro right after Elvis. Patrick's just thinking, why did I attack? Why? However, Kyle's deck is very low. And other than some Avalanche members, I'm not sure who he could get back at this point. Maybe if he's got another Squall in there? Does he run any board wipes? The Sasano, he just goes for a Bigs. We play the Verstale and just see what we can hit? Again, the Titan doesn't do anything. Oh, it's a Fina. Reactivate everything. Okay. Now going to the Verstale? Nice. Yeah, Kyle's like, all right, can we hit? We got Hecaton Kyre, we've got Golbez, we've got Star Sybil. I guess it only counts characters, though, so he can't grab the Hecaton. Still, Star Sybil Golbez, that's not terrible. Nothing amazing, but not terrible. This game's gone on for so long, they both only have 2 points of damage. And at this point, Kyle's probably like, please hit me some more. I'll just take a couple more free cards if you don't mind. Yeah, Ghoul, it was so stable before this round, but maybe all the KP and Patrick energy just is overloading the stream. Nice. So Miss Dragon will counter the... I didn't see what he actually put. Maybe he's going for the Barrett effect. Yep. So that's gone. That's quite a few more Avalanche that are sent to oblivion. Man, it just feels like Kyle's running out of gas, and maybe, again, it's just not the way I'm used to seeing Avalanche played. I'm waiting for that big explosive turn. He has Cloud in hand, so he could still pitch his bigs. Have Cloud come in. Nuke whatever he wants. Locke and Fina both done their jobs. There's Biggs. Could also just send Biggs in. Do we have another avalanche? Ooh, we do not. That's unfortunate. We've yet to see those party attacks. Now we drew Lael for turn. That's a dead draw. Did we draw Minfilia as well? I think we might have drawn Lael Minfilia. That's not what we want to see. If we have something we could pop the Star Symbol with. Oh, I think we have Wall too, though. That's pretty good. Yep. Wall for 1. It ain't bad at all. Like, is he just going to pass? Yeah. At this point, Patrick maybe he's just like, you know what? Attacking just doesn't seem to do a whole lot of good for me. Maybe I'll just try to deck this guy out. Because Kyle has searched a lot. And he's searching again. Kolka. I mean, he's still got quite a few turns left, right? Here's Biggs. This party attack could be huge. I don't remember if Wool protects all characters of 5 or more, or just forwards. Because if he protects all characters, the wedge actually can't break anything, but I don't remember the wording on Wool. Maybe I should just try and pull that card up. 2 minutes left in the round left. Here comes Cloud. Okay, now we're starting to do avalanche things. Cloud will have to target Wool, which makes it relevant whether he could or couldn't. So it won't matter now. Here comes Wedge. They're going to be unbreakable. They're going to draw a card. We are going to... Oh, no, he left all of his high-cost backups up, so Wedge actually doesn't have a target. The only thing he doled was Semi-Lafina. Smart play on Patrick's part. But he is going to take a 3rd point of damage. There's Norstalin. She's happy to not see that. He may have to find a way to push through this. I don't know if he can deck Kyle out. He's still got a decent amount left. And granted, there are 2 minutes left in the round. We drew another Shantoto, which isn't helpful. Because I don't think we... I mean, I guess we can freely crack the Star Symbol, but that doesn't help us with Shantoto. He's going to use Star Symbol. Okay, yeah, he just did the free. He didn't actually play anything off of it. Here comes Minfilia. Minfilia's going to get back Golbez and Wall. Play Wall again. He's gonna pass back. I don't know. I don't know how many cards. If he's got enough, if he's close, yeah, he's counting right now. Oh, does he only have 3 left? No, he's still got a decent amount, and Kyle can keep attacking here. Now, granted, he's still got to hit him 4 more times, and Wool does say you can't choose, but still, these parties are unbreakable. So, although every time he parties, he does also draw a card, so he is shortening his game life as well. Ooh, this is a tricky situation. This is quite tricky. Should it get to that point, Kyle's got to know he's not going to deck out... I'm pretty sure he's not going to deck out Patrick. So, in a way, he has to keep pushing. But, yeah, the Biggs actually is... This might be the first time I've seen Biggs hurt someone, because he's going to force him to keep drawing cards that he really probably doesn't want to do. The on-attack trigger for Tifa would be really relevant here, because you could push in the Barret above the other guys. Oh, man. I don't envy Kyle in this position. What is the right choice here? Okay, so here's what we know, right? Our opponent, or we will deck out before our opponent. We can get a guaranteed attack. Maybe he just keeps forcing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. He's got to be careful, though, because if Patrick counterswings, even if he hits burst, it kind of doesn't matter at that point, because he'll run out of cards to play. Man, oh, man. Kyle's probably thinking, is there a way to party, make it unbreakable, and not draw cards? Here we go. Is he going to do it? Yep. He can break anything he wants on the board. Break Minfilia? Maybe Tyro?
That's why I haven't been caring.
You probably don't want him to play another Tyro, but yeah, break Minfilia. Biggs draws a card. Versteel just says, nope, I'll protect my damage total. Happily chump block that. Versteel just gets in front of him. Stop, you two! You're going too fast. They just run him over. Oh no! Yeah, this could be a really good chance for Patrick to potentially counterpunch too. Because again, even at this point, even if he continues to hit bursts,
Barrett, you've done your job, buddy.
even if he hits bursts, I don't think that actually benefits Kyle at this point. Especially if it's something that forces him to draw or gives him the option to draw. He doesn't want to do that.
Okay.
Locke's gonna block the Barrett. Here comes Cloud. Checking. All right. How much have I actually removed from this game? He's always got that Tifa. If he needs a spare body, like I said, I can't picture he'll do that. We can cast the Hecaton Chiron hand, which, yeah, it'll kill the Fina. Wedge and Biggs won't die to it, which is nice. I mean, gets Fina off the board. I guess that's solid. Well, maybe this is his plan, right? He's like, okay, maybe if I can get him low enough, I can just freely swing in one at a time next turn. That's how I beat him. I can't see what else he has in hand, but yeah, I think you do it anyway. Just one less forward to deal with is all the better. And then Brynhilder will finish him off. That's good. Okay. That's pretty good from Kyle. He's saying, all right, well, you have to get blockers out. Otherwise, I will just run you down. Drew a Tyro. That's useless. Do we have any forwards? We do still have that Titan in hand, don't we? Or did we throw it out?
Actual air. Yeah.
So if we have Titan, we just say,
don't have air.
Bye, bye, bye.
I knew it.
Luminous Puminous. Well, if we didn't before, we're going to try. Oh, we can just get locked. Yep. That'll work too. Puminous, Luminous. And he's going to immediately get us back. Do you grab Shantono? Yeah, pitch 2. There's lock. Dolphreeze both of those. Go ahead and discard a card. That is not what Kyle wanted to see. Yep, I think that's going to be it. Shinryu, which doesn't even do anything. Boom. Well played. Well played on both men's part. Man, Kyle, I kind of felt for you there. I don't really know if there's a way to get out of that. Patrick, you did a great job just stalling him out. Saying, nope, nope, nope. And especially after both those attacks, just you got that EX burst punish. Blah. Kyle was beaten by his own creation in Versatile. Well, who is Puma?
How many people have you done that today?
Oh, yeah.
You're the worst one for us. Alright, so we don't have a lot of turnaround before the next round. I think we're streamed down.
It was very different. Kyle never got to that explosive avalanche point where here comes Cloud into Barrett. Now we've got all the avalanche people ready. Parties are going galore. He searched and searched. Patrick did a really good job of really keeping the Barrett's presence to a minimum, right? And without the Barrett, you can see just how much, like, the avalanche operatives need to have haste in order to do the bombing run. You know, they got to get in there, they got to blow up the Mako reactor, and they got